My name is Jenelle Janci, and I'm an entertainment reporter at LNP. Today in the studio, I'm with Jeremy Weiss, the founder of Launch Music Festival and Conference. Hi, Jeremy.
How are you?
So for people who are unfamiliar, can you explain what Launch is?
Yeah, as short as possible, I guess. We started 8 years ago in Lancaster, but the ambition was to be a national conference and festival. So during the day, there'll be breakout panels with industry professionals invited from all across the United States, and some come from Europe and Canada.
Wow.
And they donate their time to impart wisdom on would-be music professionals and musicians who would like to further their careers. So we'll have that Friday and Saturday throughout the day. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, we will have what we call showcases. Many of the performers submitted for performance consideration. We were able to place them on one of 18 stages at 12 venues across Lancaster City.
Wow.
The furthest walk only being 7 minutes, so you can park and not worry about that. And we carefully stagger 218 performances on 18 stages so people can see as much as their legs will allow.
That's quite the number of performers. And
it's the largest this year, actually, since
Wow.
you brought that up. Yeah.
Wow, yeah. And I understand there's a special partnership with the Entertainment Institute this year. Can you elaborate on that?
We had invited Kevin Lyman, who owns the Warped Tour and the Entertainment Institute. He founded that as well, an online educational platform for musicians and would-be music professionals. In each of the last 2 years, our relationship strengthened, and we talked in the launch off season about bringing the Entertainment Institute on as a full partner in the conference and festival, namely to curate the educational platform. And we're very excited about that. Jen Kellogg is his partner in the Entertainment Institute. She's a professor from Chicago. She also works for the Warped Tour and a variety of other festivals. So I thought that, perhaps the two groups together could really combine to make this even more of a national attraction than perhaps it already is.
Great. And for someone who maybe isn't as directly involved in the music industry, someone who isn't a music professional and they're not a musician, what's that launch for them?
Well, I think a lot of people have questions about that portion of the event, which is the conference. That's why we offer day badges, weekend badges, and VIP weekend badges that really empower anyone to just stick their head in on a panel discussion, or go talk to a mentor if you're just cursorily interested, or perhaps you have a sibling or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a roommate or a child that is interested in pursuing a deeper understanding of the music industry, or becoming a performer on a more legitimate level. So these passes, these badges, it can give you the chance to, hey, if you want to, it's a la carte, The VIP badge is nice because not only does it include the entire conference, but you will have zero upcharges at any of the showcases across any of the 12 venues or 18 stages. There are a few what we call marquee showcases that the VIP badge will negate the necessity to put forth the 50% of the cover charge that is required of the weekend regular badge.
Got it. And speaking of some of those shows, who are some performers that you're really excited to have at launch this year?
I think we agree in the office and about the fact that we've really been able to finally expand the genre range to really reinforce the idea that this is a genre-less undertaking, that this is for all styles of music, all age groups. So we're bringing an urban showcase that we're very proud of. It's Yaz the Greatest, which is Brashear Gray from the show Empire. And he'll be supported by an artist, P&B Rock, who we had in Lancaster some months ago, and he sold out the Chameleon Club, and he's collabed with a very popular urban artist named Fetty Wap on a few songs. And then a time-honored older artist from Philadelphia named Freeway, who's very well known for his collabs with anyone from Jay-Z to Rihanna, and his affiliation with Rockefeller Records and State Property, the group that he was in. He also has a new record coming out in April, so he's pretty excited. We have a country artist named John Party who's going to perform at the Chameleon Club, and then we also welcome some prog rock bands that are going to play down at the convention center in the lower level, a group called Intervals and another one called Pliny. And then, of course, over at TELUS 360, one of our favorite venues where you can see a lot of eclectic, kind of quirky or mainstream styled rock groups. So we're welcoming a group back that really turned heads last year called This Way to the Egress. Also the band Hot Jam Factory out of Harrisburg, who's releasing new music this month. And on a third night over there, we'll have the Balcoon Brothers, who are a very successful blues duo out of Providence, Rhode Island, blues and rock and roll. I'm loath to mention, like, where should I go? What should I see? With 218 performers, they submit for performance consideration, and we have over 600 submissions that we go through tirelessly with 8 of us. There's a board over a period of weeks, and we really do believe that you'll find something that really surprises you and interests you. And through this vetting process, we're very proud of nearly all 218 acts. But the marquee showcases that I've mentioned, I'm mentioning because they garner greater interest to these starving, under-noticed startup artists. So I encourage everyone to grab a print guide or go online, create your own schedule, and really take chances and review some of the newer bands that are here working hard to make, you know, the community and the greater community of attendees to catch their attention, to make them happy, you know.
Great. Sounds like a good time.
I think it is. I hope everyone agrees. Yeah.
Great. So for continued coverage on launch, be sure to check back with LNP and LancasterOnline.com.